So while everything is going online on YouTube as well as on our own website, and like so, we need to get rid of the cache again, and you'll see some more articles. In the meantime, I've waited long enough for GitHub to acknowledge that there is a new calamares on there. And there are two things you can do now. You can either say, let's clean everything up a little bit. You can either say, that can go. All right. You can either say, I will launch F7 VirtualBox like we can. I'm not sure if we can here. Let's have a look. In ArcoLinux we have a repository specifically for the ISO stuff, so the calamares. On Carli, I think we've put it in the same repo, which means if I update my live environment, I get the new calamares in, right? Now, if the ISO is new enough and all the dependencies that calamares needs is there, it will launch. Or there may be something wrong with the config and it will break, right? So either you do this or you rebuild the ISO with the new calamares. If I know, I hope I'm clear. So there we go again. The set, okay, BE, and then sudo pacman -syyu. No. So, which is actually strange. Oh no, look at that. The keys of ArcoLinux.org. Control C. Why don't we see calamares yet? So, ArcoLinux ISO, the repo, 9 minutes ago. That's long enough, right? Calamares 3.3, 9 minutes ago. Okay, let's build the ISO. Whatever. And let's see which is actually the best way to do it. Why? Because we'll figure out that the config needs changing anyway, so we better start with the ISO with a proper application and then start changing the config. Let's see. The calamares. We put you here, and we put you there, and then calamares. Where are you? Calamares with the C of calamares. Oh, look at that. 3.3.0 23.03.061. All right. So that's in, and hopefully the key is fixed. Let's have a look at ArcoLinux here. What is it saying? Updates. Do we have key problems? Did I forget? Wow, what's all this? Oh my god, Electron 19, Electron 20, oh my god, lots and lots of stuff. 575 megabytes. It's total installed of 1982 megabyte and net upgrade only 1 megabyte more. And do we have key problems? Wait for it. 38 packages. We're downloading here, we're building there. That's the fun, right? And he's building the ISO, cool. Here we're checking the keys in the keyring. Thank God, no keyring problems. No keyring problems, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's pause the video and wait for this ISO to pop out. All right, the ISO has been built. We're 4 minutes in the video. Super F7, launch, Control F, go down, boot from the CD-ROM, so to speak, the virtual one, and let's bleed here, Spectre, right, red bleed, and let's see what happens. In the meantime, I've also got other what ifs, like I saw this application that I really don't like being on the ISO, so lots of decisions you will keep making of adding and removing packages from the ISO, and that's okay, right? It's human being, it's making choices all the time. This launches Calamares. Double click. Oops. Okay, whoa, we got something. We have liftoff. Welcome to the Carli installer. We'll need to check anyway, but let's see. Ah, that's broken. Now, that can be many reasons. Can be also the server on the other end that's broken, but let's tell them where we live. And then Belgium. Next, erase disk. We're not out of the woods yet. Certainly not. Because that's just the booting process. Now comes the work. Is the config good, right? Now let him do the work and let's see what we have. So I'll pop this on the other side like this, and this would do nega like that. Okay. Oh, nice wallpaper, right? Always like this one if that comes up. Thank you, Variety. Thank you, Wallhaven, for giving these beautiful wallpapers, right? Then Calamares. We have a package called Carli Calamares config, another one with QML. Now you need to be a little bit a fan using QML. So here we see finished conf and here finished DQ. Q stands for QML. Users and users Q. Welcome and welcome Q. So I've tested them out at some point in time, which is like a long time ago. I see here October, December, October 2022, right? Not that long ago, but okay. This is what I'll use to work on Carli Calamares config. Now, I don't really, well, I think I need to check something first. So that was too soon. What I need to check as well is, let's see, oh, what's this? There's still some rubbish here. Let me see something, because these calamares are different than the calamares that we use in ArcoLinux, right? So we have here no extra files defined. Okay, no problem. So yes, we are good to go. We should check out the calamares configuration, which is then this one. Oops, that's the package build. We need to go to the code itself, this one, and we better do it in Sublime Text. Huh? So Sublime Text. Aha. Stop. Somewhere down the line you get this thing. Make init CPIO finished with exit code 1. Output error proc must be mounted, right? So if you keep everything as is, the old config and the new application, this is what you get. You go for yes. This is only for analyzing and making repositories on github.com/calamares/calamares. There is no browser on this machine. I can't even go online. So I install Firefox. In the live environment, we have a few gigabytes. So I'm going this way. It won't teach me anything, but I want to show you that if in the case that you need it, let's make this bigger, right, and then like this, you go all the way down and all the way up, because here, let's see, it's probably very small to read, but I'm looking for the very first thing, and here's the error. Proc must be mounted. So a folder with the processes is here, make init cpo. So in the module initcpo.conf main py, that's where we are, is want to create. So you read the text and you decide where the hell are we, right? We are in the starting job init cpo conf. It says so, starting job. So control find starting, oops, starting job. And those are the modules. So this one then is going to clear, they're going to do that, all kind of things. This is partition bit, partition bit, generating machine ID, FS tab, time zone, localis, deluxe key that we don't have, and so on. And here we are, init cpo.configuration, and then everything else here. Okay, sure, now we know it's just no way of moving from A to B from the 3.2.61 to the 3.3 alpha 3. Okay, now that we know that, we probably should stop the video here. And the next thing is we need to figure out and make this Carli calamares config better. This was the test. If I run a new application of calamares 3.3, very last code, like 3 days ago, with the old configuration of calamares, no go. All right, let's fix the code.